How's it going, everybody? It's me, Mushrooms, and today we'll be playing The Letter. This is a visual novel I found, and you guys seem to like that because the last visual novel video I've ever created got one of my second largest views. So today we'll be playing The Letter, which is a horror-styled visual novel. Damn it. Just move this to the side here. There we go. So let's play it. I'm just ready to fucking go. Let's do this. Hey, Manzetto! Hey, Manzetto! Don't know what the hell Manzetto is, but... Frog! Fuck! This is loud. Okay. The Ermengarde Mansion. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxembourg. Humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous, bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacies were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. Did I say that? The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, the great house was eventually left uninhabited, and that is when it began. Surrounded villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the nights, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hallowed halls aimlessly. People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers around the Owens Great House, its legend, and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for their truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Look like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Good luck. Who the f*** talking? Who the hell is it? Isabella. Okay. Do I want to pick up? Oh,
Isabella,
I guess we...
Are you there? Where are you?
A familiar jittery voice came from the other end.
Oh, hey, Rose.
I guess I don't have to speak.
Hi. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Silly, I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on shift together. You promised. Oh my
You promised?
Please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you?
Isabella, you dumb bitch!
You chickened out.
Yes.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe
I
that.
take promises seriously as well.
Didn't get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
I bet,
I'm
I
so
bet.
surprised. This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
Hmm.
It really takes my breath away.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Screw the rumors. I'm fine with it being haunted, like...
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real.
Ghosts are real.
And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything.
Yeah, they're just
Spirits.
Exactly.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
Exactly.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
I have to do a stupid to make up my mind. Get that right. Okay.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
It's quite this...
And I
Okay.
think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
She can feel it in my testicles. Ew.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up.
It's one time!
Get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
I'm getting bored.
Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
See ya. Oh, what a wonderful girl. I love her. She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever.
Who was that?
Oh. Hello. I look from the phone to see Rebecca. Becca, giving me a questioning look.
Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Rose? The one you said who trained you for your job back when you started?
Oh, dang! They actually moved the. That's cool. That's cool. They actually moved the. Yeah, it's cool to me.
You're working together again?
Yes,
Just
we
for
are.
this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anselm Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps?
Exactly.
You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Yeah, we all could go with that. As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character.
Are you horny for me? No.
I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really
We're
use
a coward.
cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus.
More money equals more money. Equals money.
They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier.
So much easier. Like, it would be like... Ah!
They're desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
He's Squidward, you're Squidward, I'm Squidward!
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton.
Who the hell's Ashton?
We can always let you borrow, and you can...
Oh, you bet, yeah. I accidentally skipped because there's slobber on my screen now. I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect when she has that expression.
Becca!
I've noticed that you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
Yep. Gotta live off those noodles. I do that. She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Okay, thanks. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Oh. You see, I'm Miranda where Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk! They're cheap, but they're not good for you.
I am good for it. No.
You'll
Calm down.
probably end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
People eat like that every day. Oh, choices! Here we go again. I eat other things too. You're not my mom. I eat other things too. How about that?
Hey! I eat other things too.
Relationship status updated. What the fuck? I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best friend I can muster. The same one I'd use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
Well, when you don't have any money, it can be a...
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Exactly. Becca's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small. She even went a little green on the last one. Oh, was that bad? I think we did bad. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know who it would only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago?
Oh, yeah. Now, she didn't say they had to be out there. She didn't have to say they'd have to be on date. We could have just said the moldy cheese in there, and it says, hey, we have cheese in the refrigerator. It's still good.
Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year.
What happened last year? I puked on a child. It was fine, because the mother only slapped the child because I was mad at what the fuck am I saying? Just
In
go.
any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. She looks up. I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's better to let Becca tug until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
Every cliche. She says this more to herself than me. Her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly. If I'm looking for the exact word, motherly. I've got to do this.
I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
Exactly, yeah.
I already told you before. You're always free to reheat food in my fridge.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Becca.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me.
Yeah.
You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime.
Exactly. You have to take that to yourself.
And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it
And
either.
I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
Exactly.
You and your pride. But suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
Thanks. I nod in response. If only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty sure I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse, just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small, petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements when she takes a quick glance at something behind me snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending, and my students will be back any minute.
Wait, you're a teacher? Wait.
We can catch up later.
Okay.
Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
Oh, okay.
bet.
I thought, we don't have no money! Oh. With a small smile, she turns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on the next week's lessons plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant and she doesn't seem to be too attentive to whatever is on the page. As she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. This is precisely what why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets to have to take care of herself.
Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain.
You have a British accent, which is pretty damn cool. I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby. I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
I'll call you if I still feel bad. And you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
Okay. She offers me a reassuring smile and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's nothing stopping her once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, it's the one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
Alright, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time.
Drink it on time.
I'll see you later, okay?
See ya! There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she spits them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay. I won't tease anymore.
That's nice. This is nice friendship. It's good.
I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Thanks, Mother! Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and shout in my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in the Luxembourg city knows of it, including every bit of rumors surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. Wow, I'm just reading on and on and on. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir. Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink to in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get... Oh! Taxi driver! I didn't know. Lights music. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has always ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through the reading the paragraph, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it in between my ears and shoulder. It's probably just Rose again, anyway.
Rose?
Guess again.
It's Ash! I would call him Ash instead of Ash. It's Ash! That voice.
Ash.
Ash. Hey, it's Ash! How you doing, Ash? It's Ash. Yeah, I know. It's Ash. It sounds the same for you guys, but you know what I mean. Ash. Yeah.
Bingo.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. I'm gonna end it here with Ash, okay? Okay. Well, folks, this is the letter, and if you guys want more, I'm gonna bring some more. And don't worry, we're gonna talk to more Ash. We're gonna talk about more, talk with Ash a bit more. And if you guys want more, just tell me in the comments below. And suggest other mobile games I can play. That'll be fun as heck. And I'll see you guys there. See ya!